hello. This is Els coming from Beavis Crafty Corner, and we are working on part 2 of this journal in the Dark Macabre series. Now, I get it. It's a Dark Macabre book. It's supposed to be like blood, guts, and all that other stuff. But somehow, this book, when I started putting in the pockets, said witches to me. So the whole book is going to be about witches. So let's talk about what we did. I have book cloth on the front cover and the spine, and I went ahead and put some black broadcloth, book cloth on the inside here. I have some of my beautiful tea-stained linen paper here, and then a whole bunch of hag paper. And I stitched my signatures in, starting in the inside, which I know is unusual for me, but then I have my little pocket here that I made in a previous video. And so I have a nice pocket here, and a little tag back here, and then a second signature. So there's 2 signatures in this one. I do need to put book corners on, and I'm thinking I kind of like these. So I need to put these onto my book. You like them? I like them. I kind of like these on this book, right? They just work. So we'll be putting those on a little bit later. I don't want to put them on too soon. And then let me show you all of the things that we have for this book, okay? So let's start with this. I have some graphics. These are word graphics. Now, I do have a version of this that's my own, but I liked these, so I grabbed them. And then my printer's kind of whacked out right now, so I'm going to have to get these reprinted because they have lines on them where my printer is either, the head is either dirty or I'm running out of ink. Probably that I'm running out of ink. But I did decide to do a couple of things that were very witch-oriented. So you've got your palmistry and tarot cards and moon phases and the 13 goals of a witch. Some kitchen witchery, something about the triple goddess and the horned god. To be a witch, a little witch card. Here's a witch. These are some witches. And a lot of Salem witch trial stuff, okay? I get it. I don't know. It just happened. I let these things go. I did pull out a pack of greenery just in case I need it. And this is stuff like leaves and swirlies and all kinds of little trees and stuff. And I thought, you know, this is a witch journal. It's going to have some green in it. I have out some coffin tags. I just think those are cute, right? We'll just do some coffin tags. I have some black tags out and some assorted ephemera from different ephemera packs that I've gone through. And I did pull the ephemera from Pink Paisley. And although there's not a whole lot in here that I can use, because I don't want this to be, I don't want it to get so Halloween kitschy, but I do want it to, you know, have a bit of a flair to it. So I pulled some things from Pink Paisley. Just a few pieces out of there that I thought would work, you know, like a little black cat and, you know, all I see is magic, put a spell on you. So, you know, a witch hat. And then there's this, and I think this might work into, you know, something for the cover. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. At the very least, it's going to be in there as a journal card because I like that. I also pulled some little gems that I had that were like little skulls and crossbones and little black cats. I have some pieces. This is from Recollections from last year. We'll go through there and see. It's more gypsy than witch, but we'll go through and see. There's some pieces here that are like fortune teller type stuff. So we'll take a look at those. I have some skeleton stickers. I have some graphics that the beautiful Miss Laura Free sent me. So I've got some haunted houses and some witches and stuff. And I thought, you know, I could back that on something and make a nice journaling card out of it. So, you know, in a cemetery. And just some really cool little images. So I may use some, I may not. I may use them all. Who knows? I probably won't use Carrie, but... And I've got some washi tape that I think is appropriate. And I've got some graphics that I pulled. I pulled this, and this is kind of where it started. There's like 3 or 4 tags in this series, and this one is Sarah Good hanged, Bridget Bishop hanged, Elizabeth Howe hanged. It's all about the trials of the the Salem witches, it says, I am innocent, I am wronged. And there's a little noose right there, and this one says false accusations, and then you've got things like unjust, betrayal, lies, lies, lies. And I thought, you know, this one here is a witch with her eyes blacked out. So I thought, this is kind of, you know, where I'm going. So I pulled all of this. I have a stack of cards for journaling cards and stuff. And so we're going to go ahead and get started on this one, and we're going to see where it goes. Okay? I am going to get some more tags, and I will be right back, and we'll get started putting these tags together. All right. Okay, so I did a couple of little tags. And, of course, we'll do some more as we go through. But I wanted to get started kind of putting in some washi tape. So I went through and grabbed a whole bunch of washi tape. I didn't want anything that was too Halloweenish, but, you know, I still wanted to kind of dress it a little bit. So I have some stripes and some diamonds and some moon phases and some skeletons. I did get some bats, but, you know, sometimes you just need some bats in your life, you know? So, I'm going to go through and just start putting, now I did also get this green leaf because, you know, I know it doesn't play, but I got it because, well, it kind of works. So I also have the keys, and we're going to be using the keys because I did use that on some of the tags. So I'm going to be using some keys here. And I am going to be putting this in. Normally I use tape to do this, but in the interest of getting this right, I'm going to be using a little bit of art glitter glue today with my fine point. And this will just give me that little extra bit of adhesive that I need to get this in. Because I don't know about you, but my washi tape does not stick on its own for more than a few seconds before it decides that it doesn't want to be on the paper. So a little bit of glue will help hold it in. So I'm going to go through and kind of find any place that I think it needs some washi tape, and I'm either going to glue it in or tape it in. It just depends on where it is in the book. And then once I have all my washi tape in, and we'll start looking at putting in some journaling cards and some other ephemera. So let's just do this part first, and then we shall move on. So, we have washi tape on several places throughout the book. I tried to kind of stick to the same type of washi throughout. I did put a really large piece here, and the reason that I did this is simply because I wanted to reinforce this page edge because of something that I'm going to build up on this side. So I used a thicker tape there. And then I did use the moon face tape and some glitter tape and a little bit of greenery, just because it is about witches and they are all about nature. We have some numbers in here that just seem to work. I did put a few skulls in, but not too much, and a little bit of the bats, but you know, we tried to keep it down to a minimum. These two pages, I just mirrored each other because they're the center pages, so I just mirrored them back to back. And again, just little details here and there. Some more green on this page. Some more numbers, the moons. And I just kind of went through and just did a little washi here and there. Now, I did leave the centers wide open. That's because I'm going to work on something for those later. There's some more bats. And some more here. And I may still yet go back and put some more washi tape in. It just depends on my mood, you know. But for now, that's where we're at. And I am going to say that for the moment, we're done with this one for now. We will come back and work on this some more in part 3. All right. So if you have any questions, go ahead and reach out. Let me know. And in the meantime, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit the red button for me, like me, ring my bell, and share me with all your friends. Until I see you again. Bye-bye.